Alright. Quarth. Alright. Time for a pretty basic puzzle game. So yeah, Quarth. Well, obviously this one came out in America. I don't know if other versions of it, like on the NES and arcade and other things, came out in the US or not. But this is a game of... one... I don't think the ship we use matters at all, so I'm using this. What the heck, game? So there's supposed to be stuff happening right here. This is supposed to be... Oh, this is an issue. So... I'm gonna go try a different emulator because... this hasn't frozen, but it's not working at all. There are supposed to be blocks dropping. I'm supposed to be able to move. I don't get this at all. Something has gone haywire. One. Don't know why this was so quiet, but doesn't really matter much. Okay, now I can move. Now the game is actually working, so I'm going to leave the screen region as borked because this game is going to be amazingly brief because it is just a super, super basic puzzle action or action puzzle game. And because we're on stage 1-1, it's going to be going super slow, but that's okay. Or... okay, there we go. I really could have... oh, you hold up and it goes faster. Also, that's not... that does not seem right. I don't... Okay, I guess that makes some kind of sense. Huh. Yeah, that's weird. Not seen it do that on other systems. But apparently they, sped things up here on the Game Boy version. Because normally, when you make a box like this, like, this lower right box is all that would be cleared. Okay. Now it's actually behaving like you would expect it to. Because the whole idea is to fill up boxes. And yeah, this is the entire game. Like I said, it doesn't matter which ship you use. And, the different stages just have different types of rectangles and squares coming down at you at varying speeds. And it's all very, very dull and boring. really honestly a lot to say about this one. I would just like to clear a stage, just to see what it looks like when a stage gets cleared in the Game Boy version. And yeah, obviously if any of the blocks reach the line on the bottom, you lose. So we have those items there in the side, and I don't know what they do. You just hit the B button to use the items, but without the instruction manual, or, you know, checking a Game FAQ's walkthrough, I have no idea what they actually do. Oh, now we're on bonus pieces. What? I thought the stage would end when we hit the qualifier, but... Yay, we have won! So, yeah. That is Quarth on the Game Boy. Not really honestly recommended. There are so many better action puzzle games out there. Even better action puzzle games from Konami. So, don't really think this is worth a lot of time. It's just very bland and boring, but for the hell of it, let's try level 3, stage 9. Okay, so it is obviously harder, but it's not at all different. It is exactly the same. And the qualifier is enormous. So yeah. Once again, this has been Quarth. Absolutely not recommended. And we are completely done here. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what we get up first. RPG Tsukuru. Okay. RPG Maker. Let's get this out of the way. So, yep. It's... Actually, I think this may have been... Actually, rather loud. One moment. I do believe this was honestly the first of the RPG makers, but could be wrong about that. Alright, so we have the game, which is, you know, playing your own game. Edit, this is obviously the mode where change the title, the magic system, the items, the something, the map, the monsters, the enemy map, the messages, the events. Sample, oh, okay, to test a sample. And test play, and data clear. So yeah, it's exactly like you would expect. It's a very, very early... Oh, you're right, the Super Nintendo one. That's gotta be the first one, I think. Maybe there was one on another system, but yeah. it is entirely about creating your own RPG with all these pre-made assets. And of course it would go on to the computer where it was actually sensible and doable, and you could load in assets other than the pre-made ones. And, yeah. I think that says turbo file, but I don't know what that means. Well, apparently it's not a thing we can do anything with at the moment, so... And there's only one setting, and I don't know what it actually means, so... So we're just gonna load up the, No. Oh, it's waiting for me to push a button. It's going to load up the sample game that it comes with, and take a look around. Apparently we are named Rogo, or possibly Loco. Wow, they didn't even bother to name the creature. It was just listed as monster. And we've turned, what's that, Nina? I think Nina was turned into a cat. So they went with an interesting story for the, sample game here. Even in a sample RPG, we have an hour of dialogue to sit through before we get to the actual game. Okay, actually in control. So yeah, you can see we have houses and grass placements and people and events and dialogue and whatnot else. Of course, I don't think they had the, oh my god, that is a slow movement speed. I don't think they had the future of RPG Maker in mind when they, were at this point in the, a slime and an unta. What's an unta? Looks like a pile of poo. Unta, mumble. Okay, it's a mumble, I suppose. Yeah, I don't think they had the current flooding Steam with RPG Maker games future in mind when they were building these. So we are getting our asses handed to us by a slime and a pile of poo. It was probably like a weapons store, an armor shop, somebody to give us something that would make us not die, but, you know. Oh well, sort of party kill. Game over. So yeah, what else can you say? It's Noble Cat. No, it's the first RPG Maker on the Game Boy Color. There was another one which I already got to years ago, and there's only one other one left in my wheelhouse, that being the one on the Game Boy Advance, so we'll eventually get to that, and do the exact same thing again, of just quickly checking out some of the options, and then playing a tiny bit of the sample game, and then saying, yeah, no, would not recommend, obviously, because you can get the, most recent versions and do some crazy things with it, and, yeah, make some amazing stuff, and maybe even put it on Steam and make some money. So, completely done here. Okay, what else can we find in here today? Hey! On Free Pick on Game Boy Color, as always. I had a feeling this would happen. This is a game in the list called FREME Tuner. All capitals F-R-E-M-E. And I had a feeling it was going to be one of these sort of... Yeah, I think this is just... I think this is a way of turning your Game Boy Color into a remote control using its infrared sensor port for a Shape TV, a Mitsubishi VTR, which I think that's how the Japanese have, you know, abbreviated VCR, and a Sony Sky Tuner, so, you know. Obviously, we don't have the actual unit that would go with this, so this reminds me of way back when we had that, Game Boy Color Wi-Fi adapter. That sure was a thing. So yeah. Obviously, this is not a game we can play, so let us go to the next game that we had chosen as a free pick. Alright, so here is our second place winner for the free pick. Logical. Oh god, I know this game. This is not a good game. Yeah, it's a game about marbles of various colors, and don't actually remember how we get them. No, that's the... okay, never hit select. Select is the reset button. So how do I get it to... okay. Good to know, but... I know there is a way to... get them down here. We have A rotates, B does nothing. Oh, what? How did I do that? Oh, oh, okay, we're good. We are golden. So you hold B, and then hit a direction to make a ball go off in that way. Also, this sure is something I would not call music. So yeah, this is how the game goes. And obviously, as we go along, things will get much more hectic and such sort like that there. Don't have any idea how long a level lasts. I assume that, you know, it will, in fact, reach an end point to the... Oh, well, there we go. Okay. Yep, it's now looping. So yeah, again, that is the way of the game. Once you've seen the first stage, you've seen everything the game has to offer. Aside from apparently even more discordant songs. And apparently we cannot make things rotate in any order other than that order, so that is also a thing. Is there something showing? No, nothing at all changed on the bottom or on that right meter, so... yeah. So... yeah, I am not liking this one very much. I think this is kind of a bland and annoying puzzle game. It certainly works. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this game, it's just... not the greatest, as far as I'm concerned. Definitely can get very hectic. I can see it getting crazy hectic in the, later levels, but... maybe that thing is moving. Let's see. No, it's not. That right meter did not change whatsoever there, so... I got nothing, honestly. No idea if there is, in fact, a way to track how much further you have to go before you finish a stage or not. So I think I'm gonna call it there. I don't think I'm even gonna bother finishing this level. This has been logical, and I'm sure we are going to see at least one more version of this. This is one of those puzzle games that's been ported to goddamn everything. And it may have a completely different name, but it will still be this exact puzzle game. And I'm sure by then I will completely forget what the controls are and, indeed, what the goals are. So yeah, you know, it's not really bad. It's just sort of an okay, generic and blandish puzzler. Kinda sorta recommended. I mean, you can certainly find far more engaging puzzle games, and those are the ones I would really recommend more than this. But, you know, it's not really a bad way to spend your time, so, you know, if you want to, go for it. But, as for me, I'm completely done here.